Hello, welcome to my AI demo. So, let me just run the application. So the first thing we have is just the little notification saying that the knowledge base integrity is valid. That happens whenever you start running the application. And it says welcome to chatbot. Feel free to ask any questions. So we'll just start off by saying something which is in the AML file, something such as um, let's say, is it time for food? Always time for food. That's the um, one of these answers in here. It's time for food. It's always time for food. And now we'll move on to say something that isn't in that file. So it should have to use the CSV and calculate the cosine similarity to find the closest answer. So what should I eat today? How about a burger? There you go, and it just says the cosine similarity there. So that is task one. There is also another extra functionality for task one, and that is an additional um, API. So the API I've got will allow you to get the nutritional breakdown of a type of food. So what is in a burger? And here we have the is finding the nutritional value of the burger. I'll go that way. It tells you the calories, the sugar, the salt, the protein, and that will work for anything. Do what is in um, a apple, and there you go. It will tell you what's in that. So that is task A. So this is all done using TF-IDF, lemmatization, cosine similarity to find out the closest thing. On to task B. So we can say, what do you know? The knowledge base, we know that apple is a fruit, apple is not a vegetable, cheddar is cheese, cheese is dairy, etc. So let me just find my file. So we can say, I know that cherry is fruit. Remember that cherry is fruit. Now we do check that cherry is fruit. I don't know. Oh, check that cherry, capital, is fruit. Correct. I've also implemented negation, so we can say, I know that cherry is not fruit. And that's a contradiction to what I know because he already knows it is fruit. I know that carrot is not fruit. Okay, I know that carrot's not fruit. Check that carrot is fruit. Incorrect. I can see that is the case. So that's a bit of additional functionality for that. We can also do implication stuff with this. So I can say, I've got these written down in advance. So these ones out. I know when cake is French, then cake be nice. So when we run this, it will say, okay, I remember when cake is French, the cake is nice. So we can say croquembouche is French. Ooh. I know that croquembouche is French even. Okay, I know that croquembouche is French. Okay, I remember that croquembouche is French. And then if we say, I know that croquembouche is cake, I remember that croquembouche is cake. So now it knows that croquembouche is French and croquembouche is cake. And when something is a cake and that thing is French, then and remember when something is French, which croquembouche is French, and when it's a cake, then the cake is nice. A croquembouche is that. So if we say check croquembouche is nice. Right. So there's implication there. That's the additional functionality for task B. Um, we can also say check that croquembouche is not nice. I'm saying correct. Um, the implication it knows that if it's cake and French, it has to be nice. So there you go. And for task C, we've got image classification. So we can say, what is this? And that gives us a file dialog here. So we can pick a sample food. I've got some here in advance. For example, we'll go with the mussels. And so that image could be mussels, and it gives a little score to how accurate it is. And it's the mussels. We can try another image. What is this? We do spag bol. That is spaghetti bolognese, and it's got a lower score. And for the additional functionality for this, what is this? We have video recognition. Here's my sample video. And as you can see, it's going to run frame by frame through this video, and it's going to constantly try and tell us what is in every single frame. So a lot of burgers, but a lot of stuff that isn't that as well. We've got a couple apple pies in there, mostly burgers, which is what you want to see. It went a bit of French fries there when the screen transitioned, and I guess yeah, some beef carpaccio and prime ribs here when it's frying when it's cooking the burger patty. I'll stop that so we don't have to see all of this. I believe that is everything. Let me just check. Yeah, I just mentioned the limitations of this image recognition thing then. So the training images are not that accurate. I've noticed looking through them, a lot of them contain pictures of things that aren't what the labels say they are. So that's why you get some inaccuracies in there, but for the most part, it works quite well. Um, yeah, I believe that is everything. So I'll end the demo here. Thanks for watching. Hello, so I just noticed I missed some stuff out. First of all, is that if you change the knowledge base and add a contradiction in there, for example, we've got Italian is pasta, and when something is Italian, it's not French, which means that if you try and say that pasta is French, like I've done so here, it will come up for integrity fail. Just run it. There you go, integrity fail. I also realized I wasn't actually sharing any of my files like I thought it was. So here is the AML file. Here's what is an example. Is it time for food? It's always time for food is in there. And then the question, the other stuff isn't in here. So we've got everything in here, just, my API stuff, my logic stuff, and then finally the image detection stuff. Here's the knowledge base. Here's the QA CSV file. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is that you can use stuff like this. You can use and conditions as well in the application. So yeah, I think that is all that I missed out. Cool. All right. Thank you.